E34. Man like Sarouche.
How's it going, man?
Good?
Yeah, good, man. Thanks for having me on the channel.
No, man, thank you for coming down.
Yeah.
Channel's probably having a heart attack right now. You're actually 24 years old, yeah?
I am, yeah. Almost.
I just find it insane that you own something like this, because most people that are young, they really want like a new, modern sort of...
Exactly, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I thought I'd go with something a bit different.
Yeah, so how have you managed to bag yourself one of these?
Well, this is my dream car. I had a E34 525 before this, and obviously the dream is to have the M5, the top of the range, so basically just saved up for as long as I could.
Wow.
Took me about 6-7 months to find one.
Yeah.
And then just got it, and now I'm living the dream.
Expensive?
It was quite expensive. Well, it's good value for what it is, but obviously some people would say for a 30-year-old car
simple answer though, isn't it? You know, saved you money and bought the car. A lot of people get confused in the comment section. How do you buy a car at a certain age? And it's just called saving money.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to work hard, keep going at it, and then eventually you get what you want.
Yeah. So you mentioned that your dad had an E34 growing up, you say, and that kind of inspired you to...
Yeah, he did. He had a 520, so basically since I was born up to when I was like 12, 13. So all my childhood memories is in that car. That's why I love BMWs, and specifically E34s.
It was released in 88, wasn't it, to 95?
Yeah, so it was from 88 till 95, 96, but they originally came with a 3.6 straight six, obviously naturally aspirated.
Yeah, which this one's got, yeah?
Yeah, this is the 3.6. Got about 315, 320 brake, and about 360 Newton meters. And then the 3.8 is about 340 brake and 400 Newton meters, so it's a little bit of a power increase.
So that was one of the last versions of the
yes,
E34,
I believe it was 93 or 94 onwards. The 3.8, so they're a bit rarer.
What year was this? Sorry.
This is 91.
91, yeah. Okay, so it's a 315 horsepower roughly. Yeah. And what did you say, 360 Newton meters?
360 Newton meters, yeah.
And it only come manual, no auto box?
Yeah, no, 5-speed manual. The very late 3.8s came in 6-speed, but I think there was less than 150 delivered in the UK, so they're very rare.
Okay. Second generation M5 this is as well, and it was the last hand-built M car as well, right?
Correct, yeah, it is, last hand-built M car, last sort of analog BMW. Throttle cable, it doesn't have electric throttle, like everything's old school. Yeah. No computers.
Looks beautiful as well. Absolutely immaculate. So has there been any restoration or?
So I've only had it a year and 2-3 months. But not the guy I bought it off, the previous guy. Yeah. He spent something in the region of about 40,000 on it. Oh wow. So top to bottom, front to back, had all the rust sorted, all the seals, all the welding done. You see all the plastic, every plastic trim, rubber trim on the outside. All of this is brand new, probably a few years old. Right.
Wow, so you got it lucky then, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, full respray.
What is the colour of the car?
It's diamond black, or diamond Schwarz in German. Okay. Obviously wheels were refurbed. One of the previous owners, way back, sort of early 2000s, he was racing a Supra one time. And he blew the engine, so the engine is got about 40,000 on it. So he had to get new block pistons, obviously everything all from BMW, and it's rebuilt. So the engine's only less than 10 years old.
Wow. Yeah. So it's gonna have a nice pull, still tight.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the chassis got itself?
Chassis 100, just over 140.
140, okay.
So for an E34, it's just about broken in, basically.
Yeah. And then the wheels. So like, were these the later wheels? Because there was something that they upgraded, wasn't it, for cooling on the brakes or something?
Yeah. So this wheel design is quite unique. They're called the throwing stars. So the centre star bit comes off, and there's actually a different style you can switch it on with. Okay. And then the design of it is so that it channels like cool air to the brakes, just to keep them cool. So it's all like sort of race inspired little details.
And you got the Michelin Pilot Sport 4s on as
well?
PS4s,
yeah, beautiful. Never had a problem with them. They grip amazing. Yeah.
17-inch wheels?
17s, yeah. I think 8J, I believe, yeah.
Okay. And I see it looks like you like to drive it as well. I see a couple of little marks on the wheels.
Yeah. I mean, it's my daily. I drive it literally every day.
Is it daily as well, yeah?
Yeah, it is,
wow,
yeah.
Man.
Drive it every day. It's my only car.
Wow,
so
that is wicked, man.
Living
Most
the
people
dream,
would be
man.
just putting these in the garage, wouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
So this is to you living the dream, isn't it? Yeah.
100%.
Like, it's sick to hear that, man, honestly.
Yeah, minus like supercars or whatever.
Yeah.
This is my dream car.
Yeah, it's immaculate, isn't it? And honestly, looking at it, it's just so nice, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's clean.
These BMW Motorsport handles as well. Is that standard?
It is. Yeah, you don't see that very often at all.
So you say it's fully spec'd as well?
It's fully spec'd. So it's got a bit of a story to it. The original owner in 1991 was David Gilmour, who is a guitarist from Pink Floyd. So most of you guys probably know Pink Floyd.
Not me.
Back in the day, he was like one of the biggest rock stars on the planet. So he just went to BMW Park Lane, still got the Park Lane plates as well.
Right.
He just said, I want every single option. So it's got heated seats front and back, electric seats, memory, cruise control, sunroof, headlight washers, heated mirrors, heated door locks. List goes on forever,
crazy,
man. Yeah.
Because these even had like adaptive suspension, or was it auto
They
leveling?
did, yeah. So they had a self-leveling suspension, which literally, if you was to sort of park on a curb, the car would actually level itself out. Really clever. This is 30-year-old technology. Yeah. Bear in mind. So original, everything in it. Obviously, apart from the steering wheel, it's original style, but it's been retrimmed. But apart from that, everything is how it came from the factory. Yeah,
wow, man, beautiful. Okay, should we jump out, take it for a spin?
Yeah, let's go, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Man like Sarouche.
Man like Ricky.
Shit, guys, has he not got a sick name? Imagine knowing you got beef with Sarouche.
You got to guess.
Yo.
You got to guess where I'm from.
Where you from? Man's from Saroucheland.
From Iran.
Iran, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Parents
sick.
From, obviously, I was born here. Both my parents are from Iran.
Jeez, Sarouche ain't playing, man. Okay. I thought we was gonna be baby in the M5 today, but no, Sarouche. He's on it. 24, yeah?
24, almost.
And you must be a wise young man to be in something like this, man.
I tried to think so.
Definitely. Come on, man. The temptation of buying a brand new S3, or
yeah, of course. Well, yeah, I was considering a Golf R, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. You see that, people?
You can get them on lease for like $250 a month. Yeah. Like, my dad absolutely hates this.
Your dad hates it?
He hates it. Every single day he says, son, have you changed your mind yet? Do you want to sell the car yet?
And this is the man that had an E34 as well?
Exactly, yeah.
Nah, man.
See, he helped me out with getting it and stuff, so
he wants you to change it. Nah, man, honestly, I just got ultimate ratings for you. Like, wow.
Thank you,
it's weird, isn't it? Because it's not got that E36 sort of 6-cylinder sound, has it? Inline 6, right?
Yeah, inline 6, yeah. Once you hit like about 3.5, 4K, just the whole engine note changes. It's just a proper high pitch, like tingy. Yeah. It's beautiful, especially with the Iceman exhaust as well.
Not too intrusive though, is it, the exhaust?
It's not, no.
Obviously, it's the M5, isn't it?
It's the ultimate motorway car.
Yeah,
like, with the windows up now, you can whisper and still hear each other properly.
Yeah. And it's riding really nicely as well. Yeah, it's a clean example.
It is.
Jeez, imagine this back in the day. Got the CD player there.
Yeah.
Got the Bluetooth. Now, how much is it to fill the tank up?
It's 95 litres, right. So about 135 quid.
And you say it's mapped as well?
It's got a chip on it. A guy from Canada by the name of Mark De Silva. Apparently he's the go-to guy for sort of 90s BMs chip in a remap.
Right. Does it come with traction control and stuff like that?
No traction, no aids, only ABS.
Okay.
So it's just pure driving experience.
Yeah. Rear wheel drive, man.
Yeah.
And what does it rev to?
Rev to just over 7, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but the chip might have increased it slightly by maybe 250 or something.
So yeah, so they're 315 from factory horsepower.
Yeah.
I wonder what the weight is on these. I don't think that these older cars were that heavy, were they?
Yeah,
like,
I did have a look. I looked on Wikipedia. It said between 16 and 1800. So
okay, depending on spec, obviously. And there was a few different versions of this as well, wasn't there? A few limited editions, like there was a UK version.
There was a UK limited edition, 50 units. I'm pretty sure America got their own sort of limited edition as well.
How much was this car
when it was
to buy new? Yeah.
I think around 55k.
55 grand, yeah. Do you mind me asking how much you paid for this car?
I paid 18,000 for this.
18,000, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I said to you earlier, there's a massive range of different conditions of these available. So you could probably find one that needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
For probably 10, maybe even less than 10.
Yeah.
And you can find an absolute mint one with like sub 100k miles on it for 50, 60, 70 grand even.
This was actually more rare than the E30, so there's less of these probably left, right?
I believe so, yeah, because the E30 M3 was only made because BMW wanted to race them in the touring car series.
Yeah.
And they had to homologate them. It had to be a production car.
Yeah.
For them to enter it into the race. They were forced to, and then it sold so well that they're still making M3s to this day.
Yeah.
That's the story. But unfortunately, this car was never raced. It never has any like motorsport heritage.
Yeah.
But the engine is based off, you know, the 1M, the supercar
yes,
from the 80s.
the original, yeah.
So the engine's based.
So was it called the 1M, or was it the M1?
No, the M1, sorry. Yeah.
M1.
Yeah. 1M's the coupe. The original right. M1. The engine is based from that.
Yeah, guys. Hopefully they do bring back the M1. And that is the reason why the 1M Coupe is called a 1M Coupe. It's not called an M1 because there was an original. Call it a supercar, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it was an 80 supercar. Yeah.
Sick.
It just revs forever and ever.
Swoosh and that, yeah? Come on. Guys, how sick is this, man? Like, he's bought this car because this is a dream car, like, and he actually drives it as well, and that's fun, you know? I can drive. It's nice, isn't it?
It's very smooth. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So obviously the rear suspension, is it not active on this one, or is it?
No, it's not. It's just a normal one.
I suppose I bet you can beat on this all day long.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the clutch, after a while, it will start heating up a bit. The clutch is actually stock, but it's got a lightweight flywheel, 4.5 kilograms.
Yeah.
So it's even more responsive than normal.
How long have you owned this car?
A year and 3-4 months, so August 2018 I got it.
What's your mindset? Is it a keeper for now?
Yeah man, I want to keep it as long as I can. I've got no plans to modify it, because obviously I want to keep it as original as possible, but just tidy it up as and when I can.
What about insurance?
Insurance, it's not as bad as I thought. So obviously I'm 23 when I got it, just under 2 grand.
I'm feeling like Chris Harris right now. NA boy.
Yeah.
See, from here I can hear that exhaust more now. Super easy to drive, man.
Yeah, it is.
That accelerator is a bit notchy, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because of the lightweight flywheel. So obviously it's a lot more responsive, and it's got 6 throttles basically, so it's very sensitive. In stop-start traffic, you just bouncing up and down all the time.
This is sick, man.
Yeah.
Proper old school, isn't it? Got a long gear stick front, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the steering feels nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It feels together, man.
It's a little bit heavy, but it's a nice firm heavy.
Wow, you really got to get on the throttle, ain't you, to get it to go?
Yeah, it comes alive after, as I said, like 3.5, 4K. That's when it really.
So, in fact, the gear stick throw isn't long. It's just the gear stick itself is long, isn't it?
Yeah.
The actual slotting it in is pretty short.
Yeah, with seconds, sometimes you got to wrestle with it a little bit.
does it? Like, it feels spacious.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like I'm in a humongous, like, you jump into an F10 M5 now, it's...
Yeah, you put that next to this.
It's just too big,
this
man.
This is like a Mini. Even though, because it's got such a long bonnet,
yeah,
when you look at it, it seems really big, but this will get through the tightest gap.
It's very responsive. It does really pull, like, on the throttle. I know, obviously, to today's standards, you know, you've got car, like, what this car is meant to... The equivalent M5 is like 600 brake now, isn't it? It's still quick though, definitely can enjoy it. Obviously, got a bit of traffic today, so we can't really be too silly. Yeah, easy to drive. It's in mint condition, as I've said a few times now. Like, if you're gonna go old school and buy something a bit more old, just make sure it's clean, a clean example. If you buy a really bad example, it can be really off-putting.
Yeah.
But yeah, gearbox is nice. As I say, the throttle, you have to almost... It's almost in increments. Like, once you've got it down, it's very smooth.
Yeah.
But initially, you got to push it, ain't you? And there's nothing
exactly.
going on, and then it goes down. Fully electric as well, guys. Like, some super adjustments going on as well. Every seating position.
Electric headrests.
And the wheel's nice and free as well. It's not like dragging across the road. It's, yeah, obviously, must be power steering, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah, just old school.
Man needs to feel this power swoosh.
Go for it, man.
See what I mean? You start ragging the car, it's totally different. Straight away, you put my foot down, you get to know the car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that felt tight then, you know, it didn't feel like bolty or anything.
Yeah,
and I feel that with the new car, let's be honest. Like, the new F90 is four-wheel drive, so it's really tight. It actually drives like it's an M140.
Yeah.
It's just easy, man.
And with all the electronic aids and the limited slip and all that stuff, you're detached from the driving experience.
Yeah. You got to press the throttle to get to go, man. I like that. Yeah, it picks up, man, like you say. I'd definitely love to get this out another day, man. Even on a track, maybe. Like,
yeah, 100%,
you know,
man. Definitely.
Like, it does feel very well balanced. It's just typical M, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, obviously,
got that DNA, ain't they?
It's whoever's done the suspension has clearly adjusted it pretty perfectly. Because with stock suspension, it's
it's quick, man. Sorry.
Yeah, and obviously it's stiff and it's quite sporty, but you still get a bit of the body roll when you're going around the corners and stuff. But obviously this has got it's been set up really nice.
Yeah, when you really wring its neck, it actually does feel quicker than you think. Wow, that front end's lovely. Jeez. Yeah, really staying on its line, not really moving. Like, you'd expect an older car like this.
Yeah, to be a bit sloppy, especially around the corners and stuff.
I mean, you can feel the body roll, like, just as you're driving casually, you can feel that there's a bit of body roll, but yeah, no, it stays tight on its line, man. But yeah, it's really hiding the outside noise, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's so quiet in here. My voice is pretty clear. And it's still, like, although it's staying on its lines, it's pretty predictable, but it is challenging at the same time as well.
You need
to get involved in it and drive the car.
Yeah, you got to drive it properly.
Yeah, Sarouche. We're done, bro. Thank you so much for letting me drive your car, man.
No worries, man. Thanks for having me on the channel.
No.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
No, thank you. I'm sure the channel is going to appreciate this car a lot. Do you want to leave any social media links? Do you have any?
Just my Instagram, really, to be honest. Just at Sarouche G.
Sarouche G, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, yeah, cool, man. Alright, so guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.